but after 8 games, it was a match that was eventually called off due to the inclement weather that we've been suffering here at Boodles, which is based in Stoke Park in Buckinghamshire, just north of the town of Slough, not far away from Heathrow Airport. And many of the crowd have stayed back after a very entertaining affair between Gilles Simon and Juan Martín del Potro. Del Potro winning. Two players with successes behind them. Philipp Kohlschreiber with 7 singles titles, 5 of which coming back home in his native Germany. And 2016 was a milestone year for Ramos-Vinolas, winning his first World Tour singles title in Bastad. To reach 4 of the finals, but mainly being the bridesmaid rather than the bride. And here he is. Boodles looking to have an impact here this week. It is a day when you'll certainly need your jackets. It's a chilly one out there, even though it is British summertime, as unpredictable as ever.
First set.
So here we go then, the 3rd scheduled match of the day here. 1 more to go. And Philipp Kohlschreiber will be about to get us underway, the German. Here we go.
Oh. 15 love. $30 love. $40 love. $40.50.
Has been warming up on the clay. Kohlschreiber at the Jerry Weber Open in Halle. And at the Mercedes Cup in Stuttgart, both occasions managing to reach the second round. In fact, in Stuttgart, he managed to get through to the quarterfinals. Ramos-Vinolas has a very, very
40,
mean
50.
forehand on him. So does this man.
Game.
Wraps up the first game, Kohlschreiber.
First game.
Bit fair as well. Ramos-Vinolas in Halle, which was a ATP 500 event. Losing to Andrei Rublev in the first round, but
How about Ramos-Vinolas to serve?
it's not really played much since his run to the round of 16 at Roland Garros, where he's beaten by Novak Djokovic. Kyrgios made
15
rather
love.
light work of Philipp Kohlschreiber at Roland Garros at the first round.
$30 love. $30.50.
It's been a regular to many quarterfinals in this season, Vinolas.
$40.50.
And that helicopter is very low. So I'm sure you can tell.
Game. Ramos-Vinolas.
Flashed away. It's the first two games have flashed by.
1 game all. Love 15.
One thing to
Love 30.
account for Kohlschreiber is that backhand, which can be so venomous.
$15.30.
Not quite.
15-40.
It opens the door for Vinolas here.
Net, second serve. Game, Ramos-Vinolas.
So the break. Ramos-Vinolas. The
Ramos-Vinolas
first
leads
dent
2 games to
into
1.
the Kohlschreiber armory in this first set. It's the Spaniard that leads with an early break.
Time.
It's had a successful year so far. Ramos-Vinolas. One of the finest of his career, has to be said.
No, 15. All. 15-30. $15.40.
Chance to hit back straight away here, Kohlschreiber. That'll be...
30-40.
Oh. Well, that would have been a souvenir, but nobody could catch it. Not the best fielding in the deep, it has to be said by those behind. More in the slips, wasn't it, really?
Game.
So a level. 2 games all. Kohlschreiber back with the break.
Pulls down, please. Pulls down.
2 games all.
Last title coming last year in Munich, the clay. Has won 1 grass court title, and that was in Halle some 6 years ago.
15 love.
5 of his 7 titles have come on, the red stuff.
Thirty love. Forty love.
Absolutely nailed the ace. Not quite.
Kohlschreiber.
Looking to send it back up the line. Kohlschreiber back-to-back games. And leads once more in this first set.
Kohlschreiber leads 3 games to 2.
Slender lead it is. 3 games to 2. The German in front.
Time.
Champagne has been well and truly flowing today. Don't forget the Pims. Of course, that time of year, isn't it? Ideal preparation this. In a fairly laid-back environment for these players ahead of Wimbledon next week.
Love. Thirty love.
Out.
13-15. Please.
It's missed it. Disappointing from a player of his quality. Door was wide open. Mixing it up well, the Spaniard. Put a race Barcelona.
14-30.
There is the game and the answer back. A couple of breaks of serve so far, but
3 games all.
so pretty good quality to watch between these two. Oh, flashing right past Kohlschreiber in the blink of an eye.
Love 15.
If you are just joining us, we will go to a match tie break. If it is one set all going to a third. It won't be a full set, it'll just be a tie break first to 10, as we saw in the previous match between Del Potro and Simon. Del Potro coming out on top.
$40-15. Game, Kohlschreiber.
So Kohlschreiber nudges in front again. Pretty serious stuff so far between these two, compared to the two previous entertainers that we've seen on court. But so far so good for Philipp Kohlschreiber. He leads 4-3.
Time. Net, first serve.
3-4. Ramos-Vinolas on serve here.
Net, first serve.
It's brilliant from Kohlschreiber.
Love 15.
It's too long
Love 30.
from Vinolas. Love 30.
Thank you. Thanks, Morgan. Love 40. 15-40.
Up.
30-40.
Kohlschreiber gets the break.
Kohlschreiber.
Punishing blows from the German. And it was just too
Kohlschreiber
much
leads
for
5 games to 3.
Ramos-Vinolas to deal with. And Philipp Kohlschreiber here is now serving for the first set.
Out.
15 love. Thirty love. Forty love.
He's missed it.
Game first set.
That's not the first set, belongs to Kohlschreiber.
6 games to 3.
And even in an exhibition event, the fist pump from the German, he enjoyed that. And he takes it comfortably by 6 games to 3.
Time. Second set. Ramos-Vinolas to serve.
So the second set, the first set that flew by really. Kohlschreiber taking it by 6 games to 3 and a need of a new racket here for Ramos-Vinolas. No such issues with rain, thankfully. No, we might just get a few patches as we grow closer to the evening. Approaching 10 to 5 local time here.
Love 30. Fifteen 30.
It's close. That was close.
Thirty 40.
Chance for a breakthrough here for Kohlschreiber at the start of this second set.
Deuce. Advantage Ramos-Vinolas. Thank you, Boga. Thank you. Game, Ramos-Vinolas.
So he had to work hard for that, Ramos-Vinolas, but he managed to overcome a
First game,
rather
second
dodgy
set.
start. First game out of the way.
Fifteen love.
Not
13
able to
love.
direct it up the line the way that he would have liked to. As soon as it left the racket, the groans could be heard all around this venue.
Oh! 40 love.
Frustration's growing for Vinolas.
Game, Kohlschreiber.
But players trying to make this as serious as they can.
One
An
game.
exhibition event, but key grass court practice. Not quite.
Love 50. 15 all.
Got it right on this occasion.
$30-15.
He's just up against it at the moment.
$40-15. $40-30. Game.
He's asking a lot of Kohlschreiber to get across there, but the game belongs to Ramos-Vinolas.
Ramos-Vinolas
Needed
leads
that.
2 games to 1.
2 games to 1 he leads.
Time.
Kohlschreiber taking the first set if you're just joining us. A very good afternoon to you all. Oh, but he needed a little bit of luck. It's certainly just come the way of Albert Ramos-Vinolas. Not had too much has to be said this afternoon in this game. Skips up off the net and drops dead.
Love 30.
Oh yes, that's a Kohlschreiber special down the middle of the court. This is an important time for these players on the grass, not taking part in Eastbourne or Queens this weekend last.
30.
Just too much purchase.
40.
Break point here for the Spaniard.
Juice.
Managed to land it in. Kohlschreiber serve under a little bit of pressure, but
Advantage, Kohlschreiber.
turning break points into game points here.
Game, Kohlschreiber. Two games all.
To work hard for that.
Love 15. Fifteen all. Thirty, 15.
Selected one.
40, 15. Game, Ramos-Vinolas.
Ramos-Vinolas nudges in front. He's to win this set to take us to a match tie break, but as it
Ramos-Vinolas
stands,
leads 3 games to 2.
he's in the right position and heading in the right direction. 3 games to 2 in this second set. Kohlschreiber with the first.
Time. Fifteen love. Thirty love.
Well executed at the net from Kohlschreiber. Very confident when he does come into the net.
Out.
Sort of chasing
40
it
love.
really, the German now.
Game Kohlschreiber.
3 games all.
3 games all. $15 love.
There's one more match to be played here today. Benoit Paire of France and Jan-Lennart Struff of Germany.
Net for serve.
And I will conclude today's action.
$30 love. $40 love.
He's not to be underestimated, Vinolas, certainly. The mean forehand that he has at his disposal. Oh, yes. From Philipp Kohlschreiber.
14-30.
Just a sprinkle of German magic there. Oh, he's at it again.
Juice.
Just a bit too much in the way of ground to make up here. Beautiful drop shot.
Net for serve. Advantage Ramos-Vinolas. Game Ramos-Vinolas.
Perfect ace.
New ball, please.
4 games to 3, the Spaniard leads in the second set.
Ramos-Vinolas leads 4 games to 3. Time. Love 15. Love 30.
Rain thankfully staying away from here. Some copy set for an Eastbourne. Rain has stopped play there.
(15-30).
There's no stopping that.
30.
Brutal from Kohlschreiber, it really is. Just has sat up for him nicely and bang. Now got the right amount of purchase to go over the top of Vinolas there.
30-40.
Ah, lovely.
Juice.
Fault.
Net. Second serve.
Out.
Advantage Ramos-Vinolas.
It's to be Vinolas' chance.
Game.
Oh.
Ramos-Vinolas.
That is brilliant.
Ramos-Vinolas leads 5-3.
And takes one huge step closer to taking this second set and taking us to a match tiebreak.
(15-9).
Oh.
30 love. (40 love).
Pause.
Game, second set. Ramos-Vinolas 6
So
games to 3.
Ramos-Vinolas does take it to a decider. 6-3, just as Kohlschreiber took the first. And it will be a 1-10 tiebreaker here now to determine the eventual outcome of what has been, again, another very entertaining affair between these two players.
Time. Ladies and gentlemen, a 10-point tiebreak will now be played to decide the match. Kohlschreiber to serve.
So here we go then, tiebreak time.
Fault. One zero, Kohlschreiber.
First advantage to the German.
One all.
Not quite able to execute.
2-1, Kohlschreiber.
Had a mini break here for the German. Just didn't get this right at all, did it? Frame of the racket, perhaps. Oh, lovely. He offers the hand of apology with regards to just the slight
3-1.
glance off the net, but it
Kohlschreiber.
was just too good from Kohlschreiber anyhow. Don't stop them.
Kohlschreiber.
You do not stop those. 4-1 here to Kohlschreiber. He's racing ahead.
Out.
4-2, Kohlschreiber. Net for serve. Four three, Kohlschreiber.
Just allowing Vinolas back into this. Let's see how much these two have been taking this seriously. Making sure that their grass core game is right. Awaiting the draw. And who their first round opponents will be at Wimbledon.
5-3, Kohlschreiber.
Oh, he's missed it. And whether the net had played a telling
6-3
part and telling
Kohlschreiber.
role in that. Oh, beautiful. And Kohlschreiber is sailing away into the sunset here.
7-3 Kohlschreiber. (7-4) Kohlschreiber.
Blink of an eye. That is just whistled beyond. It is a changeover. Albert.
(9-4) Kohlschreiber.
Just don't stop them when Kohlschreiber is in the zone. And so, match points now for the German. It's long, and so Kohlschreiber earns the victory.
6-3, 3-6.
And we needed a match tiebreak to decide it, just as we did in our previous match between Del Potro and Simon, but great entertainment between these two. And it's Kohlschreiber that comes out on top. To our MC, Didote, for some words with Albert. Ramos-Vinolas.
Hola. Hola, ¿qué tal?
Hola, ¿qué tal?
Yeah, I'm very good, thanks. You're here for the first time at Boodles. Are you enjoying the experience? This is your first year here?
It's my second time.
It's your second year here. Are you enjoying your return? Your return to Boodles? It's going swimmingly well.
Yeah, I'm happy to be here to play against Philipp. I think it's a very good practice for the next tournament, and I'm very happy to be here.
Great stuff. Now, this year, people might not know that you reached the final in Monte Carlo. You beat Andy Murray along the way, and Marin Cilic as well. So a great performance there. And also, recently, you reached the last 16 of the French Open. So an incredible. What do you take from those performances?
Well, I think it's I'm playing good this year. I'm having great results. Hopefully, maybe I can continue like this during all the season. So I will try to keep working, and why not to have another good results.
Great stuff. And how much do you love this crowd for the second year? They're pretty good, aren't they?
As I said, I'm very happy to be here. Tomorrow I will play again. So let's see if everybody can come again. Thank you.
Lots of applause from the ladies. Thank you so much, Albert. Thank you. Moving on to Philipp. Great performance. How are you feeling about your game as a whole at the moment, Philipp, ahead of Wimbledon?
Yeah, pretty good.
Thank you, Albert. A round of applause. Excuse me. Sorry, Philipp. He's off to get some rest in his second year here at Boodles. Yeah, your game, how is it?
Yeah, not too bad. I think we played some good rallies. I mean, it's always not easy to find your perfect rhythm on grass, you know, always depending on the opponent because it's very quick. But I think, happy. I play another time, getting better every day and enjoying everything here.
Great. So what was it, a couple of weeks ago, the quarterfinals in Stuttgart, and your last victory was in Munich just last year. You've won there on two occasions and 5 victories on German soil. So anyway, a few stats and facts for you, but we love seeing you here, and your favourite film, I've just been told, is Lord of the Rings. Why is that?
Well, I like to think about these fantasy stories, especially with the knights fighting with the sword, you know, like it's kind of honest competition like tennis, you know, one against one. Okay, not in this movie, you know, there are like many orcs, but...
If you were a role in the film, what role would it be?
Well, compared to my size, I would be the dwarf, I would say, but I have no beard. Huh?
Hobbit?
Yeah, no, my feet are very tiny. Yeah, it's 40, so it's almost, you know, very short.
Wow, you got really small feet.
Yeah, because they're very quick, so I have, you know, I don't know.
Philip, you're fantastic to speak to, and we love seeing you here. And you're here for the rest of the week. How many days are you here?
For sure tomorrow, and let's see, maybe Friday as well.
Vielen Dank, Dankeschön. Thank you. Another great sport. Thanks, Philip. Give him another round of applause, ladies and gents. And all these guys will be going to SW19 next week, and we wish them the best of luck. Now, I believe a couple of minutes, 3 minutes until the next match on court, so we'll just take a pregnant pause. Thank you. And his opponent today, Morocco. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the game. Thank you.
40 love. Game.